Hello everyone, it's Emily here from Peach Street Crafts, and today I am getting started on my Valentine's Day crafting, and I am making this flip book. I did make the little cover for it off camera, and I'm showing you the tags. I've already picked out the papers. I've also added stitching on all of them, and then a few of them have some different trims. So that was some of the work that I did off camera just to get everything prepped. And it helps the decorating process to go a little bit smoother and helps me to narrow down some of the pieces that I can use on each tag since, you know, certain things match the trims and the stitching and so on. The tag that I'm making here is for the Secret Cupid swap. I think this is my 4th or 5th year participating in the Secret Cupid swap, and it's one of my favorite things that I look forward to every year. I love Valentine's Day crafting so much, and especially Valentine's Day Happy Mail. You get treats, heart things, pink and red, mint blue. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's so cute. So I always look forward to participating in it, and it's hosted by Rachel Talman. So if you are interested in getting in on some of the Valentine's Day swap action, you can reach out to her. It's a little late to participate for this year, but there's always next year, and if you let her know that you were interested, then you can be added onto the list. And this year we're doing it a little different. We've done it like this one year before, but I know the person that I'm sending to, but I do not know who is sending to me. And the person that I'm sending to doesn't know that I am their swap partner. So everyone gets a package from a different person. So it's not the same person that you're sending to as who you get something back from. So it's just kind of a fun surprise. And I think it makes it even more exciting because on Valentine's Day, February 14th, when we all publish our videos, you finally get to see who's sent to who and everything is revealed. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. That's coming up very quickly. I can't believe that it's already 2024 and we're already talking about Valentine's Day, but yeah, and I will have, if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll get notified once I post that. And of course, I'll be posting on Instagram. And if you follow any of the girls, you'll see a list in their video description, and it will have everyone who participated in the swap this year. And you can just kind of click through and watch all the different videos of us unboxing our mail. So really fun. I'm already looking forward and wondering about who I am going to receive mail from. There's a lot of really talented people this year. We have some newbies as well. And so, yeah, now we just have to wait it out and be patient. I did not show the process of me decorating the cover of this tag flip because I did like a little shaker on the front, and then with the space at the bottom, I wrote my partner's name with some thickers. So if I were to post that, then it would be revealed and you guys would know who I'm sending to. And also, if the person happens to be following me, then they would see. And I definitely want it to be, to try to keep it a surprise for as long as possible. So you won't see me decorate the cover, but after Valentine's Day, I'll release a lot of the videos and post them, the ones that I couldn't, that were a little bit secretive. I don't feel weird about posting this one kind of early on since, you know, this could kind of be going to anybody. I don't think that it's weird or it's too revealing to post it now. And plus, I think it helps to make everybody excited for Valentine's Day. I know I personally love, once I start seeing these videos come out, tag flips or incoming, outgoing mail swaps, different embellishments that people are making. I don't know, it's just so fun. So I wanted to get this posted as soon as I could for you guys. And if you watched my last video, you know that I am kind of messing around a little bit with my video quality. So if everything goes well, you should be able to watch this video in 4K. And how you do that is up on the right-hand corner of your screen, top right corner. You see a little settings button there, and there is an option that says quality, and you press specify. And then you can change it to 4K, which is the top option. I don't remember the numbers exactly. It's the one above 1080p. So if your browser or your phone supports 4K viewing, then you should be able to watch that. And if not, hopefully it's still somewhat good quality. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the setup and everything. I'm still working on the lighting a little bit, so you see that sometimes it will be a little bit shaded and bright, and then sometimes it's like more of a yellow light. So I'm still trying to work out all of the kinks, but hopefully it makes my videos just a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. The collection that I'm using for this tag flip, it's kind of a mix of everything, but mostly I would say the Cutie Pie collection by American Crafts that came out this year. I'll link my recent haul video down below for you guys if you want to see an up-close look at everything that I got. And then at the end of those videos, I always post a in-depth look at the ephemera and the journaling pieces. So if you were thinking about buying the collection, you can kind of have like a size comparison if you check that out. But yeah, I'm using mostly the Cutie Pie collection as far as like the ephemera and stickers go, but I did mix in quite a bit of my previous Valentine's Day stash. So all of the papers that you're going to see of the tags, pretty much all of them except for, well, I'll tell you whenever we get there, but pretty much all of them are actually from the main squeeze collection. I'm trying to be really intentional with using up my scraps this year. So I wanted to use those. I have like a little 5x5, or I guess, wait, is it 6? Yeah, it's 6x6 paper pad. And then I had a lot of things in my scrap bin too that I wanted to use. And I feel like tags are the perfect way to use up some of your scraps because most tags are like 3x4 size, maybe a little bit bigger. So I think it's a great way to use everything up. And then for some of the other pieces, you can kind of see here on the bottom right corner of the screen, I'm flipping through a box that I have, little photo box with a bunch of ephemera from past years. I think this box is mostly a mix of the Simple Stories collections. They came out with 2 different collections over the past couple of years. I know that one is called Heart Eyes, and you see the pieces that I'm using here now are from that one. And then I don't remember what the other collection is called. It might be called Heart Day or something like that. I don't know, but they're really cute. And this is after some of the crepe paper designers moved over to Simple Stories. So you can kind of see some similarities between the crepe paper elements that we love, like that really scripty font, and the animals and things like that are kind of added into the Simple Stories collections and icons now. So if you've noticed that and you didn't know why, fun fact for you, a lot of the crepe paper designers moved to Simple Stories, and I think that's just because crepe paper, I don't think it's going out, because I know they're still making some collections, but I think they're just downsizing. They're not going to be doing as many, which is sad because I know we all really love that brand and those collections, but at least we know that Simple Stories is a good alternative if you like crepe paper. And the Cutie Pie collection, I really have enjoyed it. It's a little different for me because the greens, I'm really not used to working with like dark green colors at all. So you can see like this piece of ephemera with the cricket on it. I had to get creative with that, and I used like the mint blue to kind of bring it out a little bit. But it's still really cute, and a lot of the ephemera and icons are things that, you know, we've seen before. Some hearts with faces, butterflies, birds, things like that. So it hasn't been too hard for me to use it, despite the colors. And this one, this paper here for the tag flip is a Cutie Pie paper. This was the one I was telling you about. This is the only one from the Cutie Pie collection. Thought it was really cute. And I stitched the trim all the way around this tag, which is something that I don't normally do. Normally I just add trim to the bottom. But I thought it was really cute. It kind of looks like a picnic blanket a little bit to me now. But either way, I feel like it still is very Valentine's Day-esque. So I did that, and then now I'm just looking for some layering pieces to add to this tag, and this one I got really creative and fun. I had this little heart shaker thing that I made last year, so I'm just putting some sequins on the tag, and then I'm adding hot glue to the foam of the shaker, and then I push it down on top of the sequins to create like a little window on the actual tag. And I've never done this before, so it was kind of hard to perfectly line up the sequins, and you'll see in a second that a lot of the sequins actually ended up sticking to the hot glue at the top, but overall it was still cute. And once I put the piece, the owl sticker on top of it, you can't really tell as much. It kind of covers it up, so I'm pulling off the foam stickers on that, and then I decided to add some sewing thread behind it. I like to do this a lot, especially with animal icons, because it kind of looks like they have a little nest. And it's just a really fun way to add texture to a project. Sometimes if you're just using like stickers and ephemera, it gets kind of flat and there's not a lot to make things stand out. So I like to do this type of thing just to add texture and interest. And this one turned out really cute. I think that I did go in at the bottom and add, I think I added like a phrase sticker or something here. Yeah, I'm trying to pick one out that matches. And I do have to be a little careful with this tag because since it's going inside of that book that I showed you at the beginning, that spine is only like 2 inches, I think. It might be a little bit more, it might be 2.5, but I can't add a lot of foam dots and a lot of dimension and chipboard pieces to this project because it has to fit inside the book or else it's not going to close properly. It's going to look kind of weird. So I was trying to be cognizant of that as I was working on each of the tags. So you'll see some of them are more flat and then some of them are really dimensional like this one. So try to balance it out a little bit. So the one that I worked on before this one, just a little cricket ephemera. I didn't put that up on foam dots or anything. That shaker one, I didn't really add anything to. And then on this one, I think I keep it somewhat flat as well, just to make sure that it's not going to be too crazy. The pieces on this one, that one is from the Heart Eyes collection, and then the cards are from the Cutie Pie, and then the little love note one is also from the Heart Eyes collection. I really love this piece, and I've been trying to find something to use it on. And I'm using all of these on top of the Main Squeeze paper. I feel like the Main Squeeze collection was so iconic. I feel like all of us kind of wish that Crate Paper would just come back out with that collection every year. And it's so hard to find the pieces. I remember I used to have the chipboard, and I feel like we just, took it for granted. Like, I should have enjoyed it more while I had it because now I have nothing left of that collection except a few papers. And every time I work with the papers, I get so sad thinking about that gorgeous collection that is kind of like no longer in existence. But I think it's just part of the crafting business. They're always kind of discontinuing things and adding new things as a way to, I guess, create interest and, capitalism. But yeah, sometimes I really do wish that there was a place where you could go to pick up older collections without the prices being too crazy. That's why I used to love Tuesday mornings, but I know a lot of those are closed now. They closed quite a few of the ones that were in my area. There's just one, but it doesn't have a crafting section, so I don't really get to go there as often anymore, which is sad, but it's fine. I don't mind ordering things from online. I'm a pretty patient person, so yeah. And I feel like a cherry on top that's one of my favorite places to shop for collections, and they're always very reasonable with their prices and things. So definitely check them out if you are interested in picking up new collections. I think that they're a great little brand and website, and I think they're more of a smaller business too, so it feels better to support them in comparison to like scrapbook.com or something. But obviously, whatever you want to use, whatever floats your boat. And I'm working on my last tag now. This was kind of the biggest tag because at first I wanted to do like a smallest to biggest sort of thing because I really like the way that those look, but my tags are always just too thick, so it doesn't really work out when you do that. I don't know how to explain it, but if you have a really small tag first and then in between is like a lot of chunky things, and the small tag is just going to flip, and it doesn't look, it doesn't look right. So I kind of ditched that idea about halfway through when I was cutting up the tags and everything. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put them in whatever order works. So most of the things I'm using on this one are from the Cutie Pie collection. I really loved this big bouquet, and I thought it looked adorable with this Be Mine sticker on top. It was just so Valentine's, like, you just picture flowers and that sentiment being said at the same time as you give the flowers. And then as I was adding some thread to this, I noticed on the side this little chipboard sticker from the Heart Eyes collection from Simple Stories. So I thought that would be a fun way to add a little bit more layering and dimension. So you'll see me kind of pop that behind this as well. And I think it's just so cute, like flowers and champagne. What more could you ask for on Valentine's Day? Maybe chocolate, I guess. Maybe if I had a chocolate sticker, I would have thrown that in there too. I don't know. So I'm just gluing everything together, working on my last tag, and then I will show you the final flip through here in a second. Oh, I am stapling these on. I know that's not for everyone. I got a comment on one of my recent videos. They were like, why do you ruin everything with the staples? And I don't think they meant it in a negative way. I just, you know, it's something that I've always done. I really like vintage and shabby chic type of things. So I don't mind the staples. I feel like they add again to like the texture and overall vibe of it, but definitely not for everyone. So I get that. And oh, last minute, I had these little heart beads that I picked up from Hobby Lobby not too long ago. And originally I used them in some shakers. So you'll see that video coming up soon where I make some shakers. But I thought they were also cute just to add like kind of like an enamel dot or a little, I mean, they're beads, but just add a little element to each tag. And so I did that on this one. And I thought it was so cute, and I had a bunch left out on my desk, so I thought I would go through the rest of the tags and just kind of add these on. I like making things really cohesive and matchy, so this was just one way that I could do that. They were pretty thick, like a lot bigger than regular enamel dots or even these pearls, so I didn't want to do all of them with the heart beads because it would have made it, again, just really chunky. So I was going to add it to this tag and then kind of decided against it. So yeah. And then here it is all inside of the book now. And I promise I do decorate the book. You'll see it before I send it off. And this is just kind of the final flip through of all of the tags. And I think it turned out really cute. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really looking forward to seeing some more Valentine's Day videos come out and posting some more myself, seeing some pictures and all of that jazz. So yeah, stay updated. Make sure you're subscribed and check out my Valentine's Day playlist below for more if you're interested. See you guys next time. Bye.